7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
To our souls, the creator of you and me, the heavens and the whole universe, the one that made us whole and free, the guardian of these true believers. So when the time gets hard, there's no way to turn. As He promised, He will always be there to bless us with His love and His mercy, 'cause as He promised, He will always be there. He's always watching us, guiding us, and He knows what's in our little hearts. So when you
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin, wabihi nasta'in ala umuri dunya wad din, wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin, wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in wa ba'd. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to everyone. My name is Wan Muhammad Anas bin Wan Ahmad Laudin as your moderator today. Now I will introduce all the panelists for today. Our first panel is Dr. Atika binti Dania, Specialist of Food Industry in Malaysia. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
And the next panel is second panel for today is Miss Khalidah binti Muhammad Razali, Malaysian Health Department, JKM. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
And the third panel is Madam Nur Syafiqah binti Mansur, Senior Assistant Student Affair at Islamic International College of Selangor, Kisas. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
And the last panel is Datin Siti Khadijah binti Hassan, reputable restaurant owner and successful businesswoman. How about your business, Datin?
So far, my business is very good.
Yes. Thank you. This is our panelist for today. We will discuss or talk about food poisoning. As we know, this issue is increasing from day by day. If a community not give more attention for this issue, it will give a bad impact among student, community, and our beloved country, Malaysia. But today, we want to give more focus about the cleanliness to prevent this issue. Now, we go to the question for our first panel today. Doctor, what is the effect and the symptom of food poisoning?
Okay, thank you for the question. There are numerous effects of food poisoning. First and foremost, food poisoning can cause death. For example, 1/6 Americans suffer food poisoning every year. The Center for Disease Control estimates that all of these cases, there are 1,028 hospitalizations and 3,000 deaths annually. Besides, food poisoning can also cause permanent disability, or also known as paralysis. Based on the New York Times newspaper, Stephanie Smith, a children's dance instructor, had a stomach virus. After she referred to the doctor had to put her into a coma for 9 weeks. After she woke up from her coma, she can't walk and her nervous system is not functioning. This is the evidence that food poisoning can cause paralysis. Okay, we must realize that food poisoning has other symptoms aside from paralysis, such as vomiting repeatedly. In addition, the patient will experience diarrhea with hot fever. Next, the patient will feel pain or severe abdominal cramps and not relief after defecation. There is also blood in the stool, regardless a normal stool or not. It may appear black or mango stain or bright red. Okay. Finally, heart rate increase dramatically. All these signs indicate that patients need to receive treatment from a doctor. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Now we know the effect and the symptom of food poisoning. Next, we go to the second panel, Miss Khalidah binti Muhammad Razali. Miss, as a worker at Malaysian Health Department, what is the role of government to overcome the problem of food poisoning?
It is a nice question, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Regarding to the question, I would like to talk about the government is important to overcome the problem of food poisoning. This is because the government has the power to assess the level of cleanliness of a shop. As a Malaysian health department, we already make a regular check regularly at all the eateries without having to wait for a report. But people also should care about eating outlets that ignore hygiene and file complaint if there is a dirty store. Food entrepreneur must be ensured that the food provided is free of bacteria, which is the cause of food poisoning. For example, they need to clean up food before cooking and avoid food sold always exposed. The greater trader will get punished such as fines and suspended their business license. So, in my suggestion, food shop traders need to keep their food out of the way to make sure the food will be safe from insects and animal carriers such as cockroach, fleas, and rat. As a Malaysian health department, we will make a regular check in terms of the level of cleanliness of a shop with their surrounding area and the way of handling food sold. So, food entrepreneur must always take care about cleanliness at all times. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you for your information to us. Now we go to the next panel, the third panel for today. Madam Nur Syafiqah binti Mansur, student, senior assistant affairs student. Madam, please give your opinion about the best way to prevent food poisoning among students.
Okay, thank you, moderator, for the question. I believe I was chosen to be one of the panels today on talk about some ways to prevent food poisoning among students. As a teacher, we are care a lot of students' academic and also on their health as well. As we know, the great school comes from the best excellence academy. This excellence academy comes from the students that have healthy body and mind. Firstly, school authority need to continuously monitoring the school canteen tenders' cleanliness, as it has been the main resources food in the school. The canteen tenders should be more attention on the cleanliness either in the cook place or in the eating area. In addition, school authority can applying compound to the canteen tenders if the canteen cannot be at the grade clean that will satisfy the school. Besides that, canteen tenders must sell the fresh food and also put the trash far from the eating area. So, it will absolutely make the students more comfortable to eat. Other than that, school can organize a program to the student on how to wash their hands perfectly and how to keep clean their food equipment such as forks, spoon, glass, and plates on the clean condition. The dirty hand and equipment can bring a lot of bacteria to their food, so that this benefit will be the cleanliness to the students. That's all from me.
Thank you, Madam Nur Syafiqah binti Mansur, for give useful information for us. Now we go to the last panel for today. Datin Siti Khadijah binti Hassan. Datin, as an entrepreneur, can you share with us about the initiative to ensure food provided is free from bacteria?
Thanks, moderator, for the question. Nowadays, the cases of food poisoning is increasing slightly in Malaysia. First of all, based on the question, how to prevent food poisoning? Firstly, we must always keep clean either ourselves or our surrounding, or whatever we are, whatever we do, we must always keep clean. This practice, it must be practiced in our daily life because it can affect our body health. Besides that, this practice must be start from a child, so that when we teach our children, so that it can be more practice when they are younger. Next, how to prevent poisoning is wash our hands thoroughly before touching food. We should wash our hands before and after eating the food because this is very important for our health. It can prevent the food from any dangerous bacteria or virus. In addition, wash with a clean surface of the dining area. And this is also the ways how to prevent food poisoning. Clean surface of the dining area because the food clean surface of the dining area because the food can be make sure the food is prevent from food poisoning. For example, parents must take this responsibility to make sure the dining area always clean, so that their family always in fresh cleanliness. And the last one, how to prevent food poisoning is make sure the preparation of food and equipment used to prepare food always clean. For example, when in the kitchen, they must use the equipment. They must wash the equipment before and after they cook the food. This is can be affected while the bacteria spread the virus on the food. It can prevent our body from food poisoning. Thanks.
Thank you for the last panel. I hope food entrepreneur outside can be alert about this issue. Before we end our discussion today, I would like to invite our panelists to give their conclusion about this issue. Firstly, we go to the first panel for today, Dr. Atikah binti Daniel, to give her conclusion.
Thank you to the moderator. In conclusion, as a doctor, I hope all of you have to more alert about the effects and the symptoms of food poisoning, because it is very important to be aware for us. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you to Dr. Atikah binti Daniel. Now we go to the second panel, Ms. Khalidah binti Muhammad Razali as Malaysia Health Department to give her conclusion.
Okay, my conclusion is, as a Malaysian Health Department, to overcome the problem of food poisoning need a collaboration from all parties. So we must always prioritize hygiene in food and drink. Avoid and tackle the problem of food poisoning need to be done heartily to make sure this problem will be solved completely. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you for the nice conclusion for today. Next, we go to the third panel, Madam Nur Syafiqah binti Mansur, Senior Assistant Student Affairs, to give her conclusion.
Okay, thank you. Last from me, the food poisoning should not be an issue among students. This is because students need the healthy food to being a good student, and this good student absolutely will be the next generation that can be contribute to the country and also make their community be proud of them. Thank you.
Thank you. And the last panel is Datin Siti Khadijah binti Hassan. As an entrepreneur, what can you conclude about this issue?
Thanks, moderator. I don't want to take more time to conclude this forum. I just want to stand again my opinion that there are many ways how to prevent food poisoning that I have told just now. Everyone must take the responsibility to ensure health guarantee. Thanks for lending me your ears. Thank you.
Thank you to our panelists today. I would like to give a lot of thanks to our panelists because spend their time to discuss about this issue and give some useful information for us. I hope we can take more attention about this issue, and I would like to thank to everyone because give attention to our forum today. I end this discussion with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Lose your way to Allah, you should turn. 'Cause as He promised, He will always be there. He brings us out from the darkness.